Top 10 forbidden compliments that make women drool over you. Old Stoic wisdom. The art of complimenting a woman. Mastering the forbidden compliment to spark deep attraction. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Aristotle. Many men struggle with the art of complimenting a woman in a way that resonates deeply. Often, they rely on safe, predictable lines like, "You're beautiful," or "I love your smile," or they overcompensate with exaggerated flattery that feels disingenuous. While well-meaning, these common compliments rarely stir anything more than polite appreciation. A woman who's attractive likely hears such words all the time, and they quickly lose their impact. The secret to truly captivating her lies in compliments that go beyond surface-level praise. To create a lasting impression, you need to evoke an emotional response, something genuine, personal, and unexpected. These are the so-called forbidden compliments. Words that touch her on a deeper, psychological level, sparking thoughts of you long after the conversation ends. These compliments are more than just admiring her appearance or boosting her ego. They make her feel an intense, irresistible attraction to you, as if your presence is something she craves. In this guide, we will explore forbidden compliments that, when used with intention, will ignite a whirlwind of emotions and draw her to you in ways that ordinary compliments cannot. These are not the compliments you typically hear. They are designed to evoke powerful feelings of desire and connection. Let's explore these secrets to unlocking her deepest attraction. 1. Your gaze makes me feel like I'm seeing myself through your eyes. Don't just look at her. See her. Your gaze makes me feel like I'm seeing myself through your eyes. That's more than just flattery. It's a profound recognition of the emotional depth between you two. This isn't about admiring her from a superficial level. It's about acknowledging that her presence, her gaze, has the power to reflect back at you a side of yourself you might not have even known existed. Women crave this kind of connection, where they're not just appreciated for their outward beauty, but for the way they make you see deeper parts of your own soul. When you say this, you're not merely complimenting her looks. You're speaking to a bond that transcends the physical, one that cuts straight to the heart. It's a powerful, emotional acknowledgement of her influence, the kind of compliment that makes her feel seen, heard, and understood on a level far beyond surface appearances. By telling her her gaze makes you feel like you're seeing yourself through her eyes, you aren't just admiring her outer beauty, you're honoring the invisible bond that forms when two people truly connect. That's what she really craves, being seen for more than her external shell. This kind of compliment reveals your vulnerability, which is one of the most attractive things you can do. It speaks volumes. Not only are you attracted to her, but you also recognize the profound role she plays in your emotional and personal journey. You're subtly letting her know that she has power, the power to influence your thinking, to make you reflect on your deeper self, and that you value this connection. She will feel like she's more than just a woman in your life. She's a mirror, a reflection, someone who helps you see yourself in ways you never imagined. And that, my friend, is what makes her feel truly special and worthy of admiration. You're not just complimenting her, you're telling her she has the power to shape your perception of the world, of yourself, and of everything that truly matters. And when you acknowledge her in this way, you set the stage for a connection that goes beyond the fleeting. It's no longer just about physical attraction or shallow admiration. You've created a bond, a spiritual connection that is about mutual growth, understanding, and emotional depth. And that, my friend, will make her wonder how she became the kind of woman who can inspire such deep reflections. So, don't just compliment her looks, compliment her power to influence you in such a way that it leaves her thinking about you long after the conversation ends. 2. You make me feel like I'm the best man when I'm around you. There's a compliment that rings deeper than just the surface level of attraction. It's powerful, impactful, and it hits where it matters most. It's the kind of compliment that transcends mere flattery. It's about admiration, growth, and respect. The compliment is this: you make me feel like I'm the best man when I'm around you. Let's break this down. This is not a compliment that simply acknowledges her beauty. It goes beyond that. It's about how she influences you. It's an expression that reveals how much you value her presence in your life and how her energy, her wisdom, her spirit elevates you. It's about her presence pushing you to become the man you aspire to be, a man who's constantly improving, striving for excellence. In the world of practical stoicism, where one aims to be the best version of oneself, this compliment aligns perfectly with the Stoic rule of self-improvement. Don't make the mistake of thinking that women only want to hear how they look. Of course, physical attraction plays a role, but what truly draws her in is the emotional connection you cultivate with her. That's what sets you apart from the crowd. By offering this compliment, you're not just telling her she's beautiful. No, you're showing her that she has influence over you. You're demonstrating that her presence in your life makes you better. It isn't merely about feeling good because of her, but feeling better because of her, inspired and motivated. This speaks volumes to her on a profound level. It's the essence of practical stoicism. You're acknowledging that there is an external force, her, who challenges you to reach higher and be better. That is the true essence of self-mastery and growth. Stoic rules emphasize constant self-reflection and improvement. You, as a man, are taking that to heart in your relationship? This goes beyond mere admiration. This is about how she influences you to grow. Women want to be seen as forces of change and inspiration. And when you acknowledge this, you show her that her impact on you goes far beyond the fleeting moments of attraction. Imagine this. You're not only telling her she makes you feel better, but you're also telling her that her presence stirs the greatness in you. You're saying, because you are here, I strive to be the best version of myself. Now, this is the type of compliment that will resonate. This type of compliment doesn't just speak to her ego, it speaks to her soul. She feels acknowledged in a way that is both empowering and humbling. It's the foundation for a deep and lasting emotional connection. You see, women don't want to just be adored for their looks. They want to be valued for who they are at their core. In this compliment, you're highlighting her ability to help shape you into a man who embodies the principles of self-discipline, wisdom, and continual growth. She is not just a pretty face in your life. She's someone who makes a difference in your journey of self-improvement, guiding you toward greatness. This is the language of true admiration, the kind that resonates deeply and creates a bond of respect. This is where wisdom enters the picture. The paths of wisdom in relationships are about recognizing the deeper layers of connection. You are acknowledging that her role is far more than just a partner. She's a mentor, a muse, and a driving force in your life. This, my friend, is where you stand apart from all the others who merely give compliments based on looks or superficiality. Incorporating Stoic principles here, you are essentially adopting the mindset of growth. Every interaction, every moment spent with her becomes an opportunity for self-reflection and improvement. This is exactly what practical stoicism is all about. Constantly challenging oneself to rise higher and acknowledging those who help us on that path. You must realize that compliments like this hold power. They don't just flatter, they inspire. They make her feel like she is truly seen, truly valued for something much deeper than her outer beauty. So, next time you want to give her a compliment, consider this one. It's not just about her, it's about the way she elevates you and the incredible impact she has on your journey of self-discovery and improvement. That's something far beyond looks. That's something eternal. Now, go ahead and tell her, you make me feel like I'm the best man when I'm around you. And watch how she responds, not just with a smile, but with a sense of admiration for the man you're becoming, the man she's helping you become. That is the path of wisdom, and that is the beauty of real deep connection. 3. There's something in the way you live that I can't take my eyes off. This is not merely a compliment about her looks, but a recognition of her essence, her lifestyle, and the silent strength with which she navigates the world. In a society that often reduces women to their physical attributes or superficial social presence, this statement rises above the noise. It speaks directly to her spirit, her resilience, and the unique way she faces life's challenges. To say this is to acknowledge the depth of her character, something that often goes unnoticed by the world around her. You're complimenting her on her mindset, her capacity to persevere, and her unwavering determination, qualities that often define a person more than their appearance ever could. In doing so, you show that you see her for who she truly is, beyond the surface. And this is what makes the compliment so powerful. It's more than just flattery, it's a recognition of the very things that drive her values, her vision, and her will to succeed. By saying this, you invite curiosity. You make her want to know why you see her this way. Why does he find my life so captivating? She will wonder. That question will echo in her mind, pulling her towards you, making her want to share more of herself. In the process, you become a presence in her thoughts, and a deeper connection begins to form. The emotional attraction becomes more profound. It is no longer just physical attraction, but an intellectual and emotional draw that will make her want to open up, to let you in on her experiences, her challenges, and her triumphs. As Epictetus, a master of Stoicism, once said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Complimenting her on how she handles life aligns perfectly with Stoic wisdom. It's not about beauty that fades, but the character that stands firm through all trials. When you recognize and praise how she rises above her circumstances with poise and strength, you're not just flattering her. You're acknowledging a quality that time cannot diminish. The value lies in her resilience, her grace under pressure, her ability to remain true to herself amidst life's chaos. This is what you must focus on. This is what you must recognize. In today's world, women are often defined by external measures, looks, status, and approval, but the real victory, the true win in a meaningful connection, is found when you show an understanding that surpasses the surface. Compliment her on how she navigates life. Admire her for the strength that lies in her decisions, her mindset, and her determination. This isn't just a compliment. This is a masterstroke in connecting with the inner woman, the one who values depth, intellect, and emotional integrity. Stoicism teaches us that the pursuit of virtue is the truest form of happiness. By recognizing her inner virtues, you're not just winning her attention, you're showing her that you appreciate the essence of who she is, the very qualities that define her worth beyond appearance. So, what is it that makes a woman truly compelling? It's not her looks, it's how she chooses to live. When you see beyond the exterior, when you appreciate the decisions she makes, her mindset, and the power she possesses to overcome adversity, you see her in a way that few others do. You see her in her purest form. You must never forget that it is this essence, this inner strength, that truly makes a woman irresistible. By recognizing and acknowledging this, you create a bond that is deeper, lasting, and meaningful. You must always remember, as Epictetus reminds us, that true power comes from within. It's in the way she lives her life, and it is this that should captivate your attention. In conclusion, never underestimate the power of a compliment rooted in understanding, rooted in the true qualities of a person. Stoicism teaches us to look beyond the superficial and to focus on the enduring aspects of a person's character. Compliment her on her resilience, her wisdom, and the unique way she navigates life, and you'll not only gain her admiration, you'll gain her trust, her heart, and her emotional connection. This is how you win. This is how you master the art of connection. This is how you truly win in life. 4. I like the way you make everything seem simple and easy, even in tough situations. When life gets tough, it's easy for emotions to run wild, but there's something incredibly magnetic about a woman who remains composed, calm, and collected when the storm hits. And let me tell you, that's no small feat. You've seen it, I know you have, how the world can crumble around her, yet she stands, unshaken, as if she has it all under control. It's a powerful display of inner strength and resilience that often goes unspoken, even unnoticed. But here's where you step in. Don't let this incredible quality of hers go unrecognized. Acknowledge it. Tell her, I like the way you make everything seem simple and easy, even in tough situations. When you speak this, you're not just complimenting her. It's a deep recognition of her emotional intelligence, her composure, her iron mind. You are applauding her ability to hold steady when the world around her spins out of control. And that's a rare, precious trait. Women like this don't just handle stress. They navigate it with a grace that many could only hope to emulate. In a world that seems to amplify chaos at every turn, the ability to remain calm in the face of adversity is something truly worth admiring. When you tell her this, you're offering her much more than a simple compliment. You're showing her that you see the deeper layers of her strength. You're recognizing that she is more than just a pretty face or charming personality. Her true value lies in her stoic principles, her ability to endure, and her ability to make life look effortless in the most difficult of moments. This isn't just about recognizing her beauty, it's about acknowledging her soul, her character, and her iron mind. When you say this, it makes her feel like she's not just seen on the surface level, but valued for the quiet power she holds. She will feel more connected to you, knowing that you respect and admire her for what truly matters, her emotional fortitude and her ability to inspire calm in the midst of chaos. This compliment goes beyond flattery. It's a tribute to her stoic strength, the calmness she brings in turbulent times, and the silent influence she holds over the energy around her. It's the kind of compliment that makes her feel understood and appreciated for her unspoken resilience. So, don't hold back. Let her know you see it. Let her know you admire her for the things that truly define her. 5. I love how you make me want to be a better man every day. This is more than just a compliment. It's an affirmation of your growth and transformation under her influence. Think of it as a tribute to her positive impact on your life, one that doesn't just say, I admire you, but goes deeper. It says, your presence challenges me to reach my highest potential. You see, when you say this to a woman, you're giving her something special. Women crave respect, admiration, and the feeling that they have purpose beyond the roles the world has placed on them. They are not simply there to look beautiful or stand beside you. They want to inspire you, challenge you, and even push you to become the best version of yourself. This compliment acknowledges that power, her ability to elevate you, make you better, and inspire personal growth. Think about the Stoic rules for self-improvement. The Stoics believed that self-awareness and reflection were key components in becoming a virtuous person. You don't need to be a philosopher to understand the importance of this. In fact, practical Stoicism in today's world means identifying the forces in your life that make you better, that challenge your assumptions, and that help you grow. When you recognize her influence, you're applying that Stoic wisdom. The best men in history understood that no one is self-made. We all rise with the help of others, particularly those who inspire us to be better. This compliment will resonate with her deeply because it shows her that her influence on you is profound and transformative. She's not just a pretty face. She is your partner, your motivator, your source of inspiration. Women appreciate being seen as forces that contribute to personal growth. And when you acknowledge that, you create a strong emotional connection. This is where the paths of wisdom come into play. Wisdom isn't just found in books or through meditation. It's often found through our relationships and the people we choose to allow into our lives. When you say, I love how you make me want to be a better man, you're telling her she has an active, meaningful role in shaping the person you are becoming. You're showing her that she isn't just a passive figure in your life, she's an integral part of your journey. That's powerful. That's a compliment that transcends mere attraction. It transforms the connection into something deeper, more meaningful, and lasting. Don't be afraid to use this compliment. Be bold. Be confident in acknowledging that you're evolving because of her. It's the type of statement that reflects maturity and strength, qualities that make you even more attractive in her eyes. The Stoic understanding here is that improvement doesn't happen in isolation. It happens in relationships, in challenges, in moments of connection. When you speak to her in this way, you're embracing a fundamental part of practical Stoicism, using the world and people around you to build a better version of yourself. She will feel empowered by your words, and in return, she will respect you more. The bond between you will deepen because it's no longer just about how she makes you feel in the moment, but about how she shapes you, refines you, and helps you grow into the man you aspire to be. This is the mark of a true partnership, one built on mutual respect, growth, and admiration. Remember, compliments like these are not just for the moment. They leave a lasting impact. When you genuinely recognize how someone has influenced your life in such a meaningful way, it creates a deeper emotional connection that goes beyond the surface. It lingers with her. It makes her see you not just as someone who admires her, but someone who values her for her deeper qualities. These forbidden compliments aren't your typical flattery. They go beyond surface-level praise to make her feel deeply seen, heard, and valued. By recognizing how she inspires your growth, you are offering something much more profound than a compliment. You are offering admiration, respect, and recognition for the incredible role she plays in your life. And in return, she'll be drawn to you in ways that go far beyond physical attraction. Incorporating this into your daily conversations will set you apart. It shows her that you're not just a man of words, but one who understands the deep, stoic principles of self-improvement. You're living proof of how relationships can be a pathway to wisdom. So, the next time you're in her presence, don't hesitate. Tell her how much she inspires you. It'll be a compliment she never forgets. If you find this valuable, comment below and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more timeless wisdom. Comment to remember. I am constantly evolving into the best version of myself. By acknowledging her influence in your life, you're not only showing appreciation, but also building a deeper emotional bond. Comment below to let us know how you strive to be the best version of yourself every day. 6. You have this incredible ability to make every moment feel special, even when we're just doing ordinary things. You have this incredible ability to make every moment feel special, even when we're just doing ordinary things. Let's be clear, this isn't a simple compliment. It's an acknowledgement of a woman's profound influence. You're recognizing her ability to transform the most mundane moments into something unforgettable. When you utter these words, you're not just talking about how she reacts in certain situations. You're celebrating the very essence of her presence, the magic she brings, the energy she radiates, the way she makes everything feel alive and meaningful. In the teachings of Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, we are reminded of the immense power we hold over how we perceive the world. The ordinary is made extraordinary through perspective and presence. By saying this, you're tapping into that timeless truth she has the power to shape experiences. That's powerful. It's a recognition of her ability to elevate what's simple into something profound. And she knows it. Women thrive on knowing that their presence impacts those around them, that they can influence not just actions, but emotions, memories, and the very way moments are experienced. And here's the thing, this complements her spirit, her essence. Imagine how she'll feel when you say this. She will feel seen, understood, and valued, not for what she does, but for who she is. When a woman hears this, she is reminded of her power, the power to turn a quiet coffee date into something intimate or a walk in the park into a shared, special memory. And it's no accident that this makes her feel more connected to you. This isn't just about attraction. It's about the deep bond that forms when one person recognizes the life-changing influence another person can have, even in the most ordinary moments. That's what Stoicism teaches us: mastery over our responses, our perceptions, and our ability to shape the world around us. When you make her feel like her presence transforms reality, she will begin to feel that she is shaping your emotional landscape. And that connection, it deepens. You must understand this power, Epictetus would say, for only through mastering it can you truly win. It's not about grand gestures. It's about those quiet, transformative moments. Recognize that in her, and you'll find her drawn to you in a way that transcends mere attraction. This is the foundation of real emotional connection. Keep this wisdom close. Make her feel significant. Make her feel powerful. This is how you win. This is how you master life. 7. I admire the way you handle challenges with such grace and strength. Now, that's not your typical compliment. Far too many women are bombarded with superficial praise, like, you're beautiful, or you have such a great personality. While those are nice, they don't go deep. But when you tell a woman you respect how she navigates challenges with poise, you're acknowledging something much more profound. It's not just about her appearance or her social charm. You're recognizing the iron mind beneath the surface. You see the resilience, the courage, the depth of character she's built over time. And let's be honest, many women who face adversity with grace often feel like their true strength goes unnoticed. They're used to compliments that scratch the surface, but what they rarely hear is one that taps into the very core of their being, their ability to endure, to rise, to thrive under pressure. That is where the magic lies. So, don't just compliment her smile or her style, compliment her iron will. Show her you respect her ability to weather storms without faltering, to maintain composure when life throws curveballs. When you acknowledge her strength in handling difficult situations, you're not only telling her you see her, you're telling her you understand what it takes to get through life's toughest moments. This kind of praise doesn't just flatter, it elevates. It makes her feel empowered because it affirms what she may have doubted in moments of vulnerability, that she has the emotional fortitude to face the world head-on. You must understand this. Women want to be seen for more than just their external attributes. They want someone who can look beyond the surface and recognize the quiet strength that runs beneath it. By highlighting her ability to stay graceful and strong, you're saying, I see you, not just as someone attractive or fun to be around, but as someone powerful, someone who can take on the world with dignity. This kind of compliment doesn't just make her feel special, it makes her feel respected. She'll walk away from your words feeling as though she's not only appreciated, but deeply admired, not for how she looks, but for who she truly is when no one else is watching. You must also realize that offering such a compliment is rare. Too often, the world gives praise for the easy stuff: beauty, charm, friendliness. But when you go deeper, when you recognize her emotional and mental strength, you're tapping into a level of connection that goes far beyond the surface. Women who face the trials of life with strength and grace often feel misunderstood or underappreciated. This compliment will make her feel like someone finally sees her in full, not just a pretty face or a bubbly personality, but a woman who can face the storm and come out stronger on the other side. This is where Old Stoic wisdom comes into play. The Stoics believed in recognizing and cultivating inner strength, the kind that allows you to stand firm no matter the external chaos. They valued resilience over fleeting pleasure, inner fortitude over fleeting satisfaction. You must tap into that wisdom when offering your compliments. Don't just flatter her with superficial words. Tell her you admire the way she embodies those same principles, the way she stays centered, calm, and poised, regardless of what life throws her way. It's these stoic qualities that you must highlight, that make her feel truly seen, deeply respected, and valued for the strength of her character. Be the man who doesn't just admire the obvious, but who appreciates the inner workings of the mind and spirit. By focusing on her strength and resilience, you're offering a compliment that's not only rare but meaningful. The kind of compliment that will stick with her, the kind that says, I see the real you, the unshakable you, and when you do that, you'll make a far more lasting impression than any shallow praise ever could. 8. Every time I'm with you, I feel like I'm learning something new, not just about you, but about myself as well. Gentlemen, imagine this: you're sitting across from her, locked in conversation. The air is charged with energy, and she is speaking, yet the words aren't just passing through your ears, they're embedding themselves in your mind, unraveling layers of understanding about yourself and the world around you. You're not just learning about her, you're evolving as a person. Now, that's a compliment that will leave her spellbound. This phrase holds more weight than merely acknowledging her beauty or intelligence. It's not just a line, it's a statement of profound truth, one that taps directly into something deeply desired by women: growth. You're not simply telling her that you admire her mind or that she makes your heart race, although those things matter. No, This compliment goes beyond that. It speaks to the very core of how her presence shapes your personal journey, emotionally and intellectually. Why this works: the impact of deep growth. Think of the Stoic rules that emphasize personal development and resilience. Stoicism teaches us that our interactions with others should be meaningful and transformative. A real connection isn't about superficial charm. It's about how people influence each other to become better versions of themselves. When you say, "Every time I'm with you, I feel like I'm learning something new," you're inviting her into this higher purpose, the purpose of growth. The practical stoicism embedded in this compliment is evident. You're not just being with her, you're growing with her. This isn't about fleeting attraction. This is about recognizing how she helps expand your horizons and how, through your relationship, you are evolving. Women want to feel valued not just for their beauty, but for their capacity to positively impact the lives of those around them. This compliment reflects that. It tells her, "You are a catalyst in my life," without being over the top or cliché. It's real, it's grounded, and it's powerful. The core desire women want to feel valuable in their relationships. This kind of compliment strikes right at the heart of something many women desire: the role of an equal. Too often, relationships can feel one-sided, with one person's needs taking precedence. But with this compliment, you're establishing that she's a partner in growth. You're not just looking for someone to pass the time with, or someone who will simply keep you company. You want her to challenge you, to help you unearth deeper truths about yourself. That's the kind of relationship that creates emotional security. When a woman hears this, she knows that she's not just a bystander in your life. She's a vital participant in your ongoing evolution. You're not just admiring her beauty, you're acknowledging her role in helping you become the best version of yourself. And trust me, that's a compliment no woman can resist. It redefines the relationship from casual to profound. The deep emotional impact. When you tell her, "I feel like I'm learning something new about myself when I'm with you," what you're really saying is, "You are a mirror, reflecting parts of me I never knew existed." You're sharing that your connection with her is not just surface level, but deeply transformational. This touches on the paths of wisdom we often talk about in philosophy. The idea that relationships should act as a mirror, reflecting not only who we are, but also who we can become. Women want to be with men who value them for more than just their physical presence. They want to feel significant, important, and impactful. This compliment speaks directly to that desire, and that is why it's so incredibly effective. Building an emotional bond through wisdom. This kind of compliment fosters a sense of shared growth. It's not just about you benefiting. It's about the emotional bond that strengthens as both of you evolve. When you speak to her in this way, you're creating a foundation for a relationship that is based not on fleeting moments of attraction, but on the shared pursuit of wisdom. This is what true intimacy is built on. Remember, the Stoic rules teach us to value relationships that help us grow. The best relationships are the ones that make us better, not just happier. And when you let her know that her presence in your life contributes to your growth, it builds an unshakable emotional foundation. So, don't settle for the ordinary compliments that only skim the surface. Go deeper. Let her know that she's not just filling a role in your life, but that she's transforming it. Let her know that when you're together, you don't just see her. You see a mirror of your own evolving self. You must understand this. A woman who feels she's actively contributing to your growth will never forget you. The compliment. "Every time I'm with you, I feel like I'm learning something new, not just about you, but about myself," is one that will stay with her for a long time. It goes beyond the superficial and taps into something much more profound. That is the kind of compliment that will make her melt. So, next time you're with her, remember to offer not just your compliments, but your true appreciation for the way she helps you grow. 9. You make me see the world in a completely different way. When you tell a woman, "You make me see the world in a completely different way," you're offering a compliment that goes beyond surface-level attraction. It speaks directly to her influence on your perspective. highlighting the profound impact she has on your emotional and intellectual life. This isn't just flattery. It's a recognition of how her presence has changed the way you approach life, shaping your worldview and inspiring you to think more deeply. It's a powerful statement that shows you admire her for more than just her looks or charm. You're telling her that her thoughts, actions, and energy have left an imprint on you, helping you see things from a fresh, enriched perspective. This compliment reflects a deeper emotional connection, one rooted in intellectual admiration and personal growth. It aligns with the wisdom of Epictetus, who teaches that it's not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them. Recognizing her role in transforming your thoughts shows that you're embracing change with an open mind. This also strengthens the bond between you, creating a deeper admiration based on genuine intellectual exchange. When you express this, you're also demonstrating an essential principle of Stoicism, the power of reflection and perception in shaping our reality. As Epictetus wisely said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Similarly, the value in this compliment isn't in the words themselves, but in the acknowledgement of her ability to expand your mindset. It's a way to tell her that her presence has elevated your understanding of the world, making her not just someone to admire, but someone whose influence enriches your life. That's how you win, by recognizing her value, not just in the moment, but in how she shapes your entire outlook on life. Let your words reflect the depth of your admiration, and you'll create an unshakable emotional connection. Remember, Stoicism teaches us that life's greatest power comes from understanding and self-control, qualities that will help you master not only your interactions with women, but life itself. Don't settle for shallow compliments. Instead, acknowledge her transformative impact and watch as she's drawn even closer to you. 10. I don't just want to be around you because you're beautiful. I want to be around you because you make me feel like I can be my truest self. This is a compliment that hits deep. It goes beyond the shallow praise of her looks and dives straight into her soul. When you say this to a woman, you're not just complimenting her appearance, you're acknowledging the way she makes you feel. This is an expression of vulnerability and trust. You're telling her that in her presence, you feel safe enough to drop the masks, the pretenses, and the shoulds that society often imposes. You're showing her that you trust her with your real self, the version of you that's raw and unpolished. This is the kind of emotional intimacy that transcends the physical and moves straight into the realm of something profound. This compliment isn't about praising her outward beauty or listing off a series of traits that you admire. It's about the impact she has on you, the way she allows you to embrace your true self without judgment. It's saying, I don't just admire you. I value the space you create for me to be authentic. For women, there's no greater validation than knowing they can inspire a man to show his real self. In a world full of facades and social expectations, a compliment that speaks to emotional intimacy like this becomes a rare and treasured gift. By offering this praise, you let her know that she's not just someone you find attractive, but someone who makes you feel more complete, more whole, and more grounded. She becomes a safe haven where your thoughts, fears, and desires can exist without pretense. This kind of compliment doesn't just make her feel seen, it makes her feel valued for who she is at her core, not just for how she looks or what she does. When you speak to her in this way, you invite her to go deeper into the connection, to shed any remaining doubts and step into a space of mutual vulnerability and trust. This is how relationships grow from surface-level attraction to something far more meaningful, where both partners can flourish in the light of genuine love and acceptance. So, don't just tell her she's beautiful. Tell her that being with her makes you a better version of yourself. Tell her she's the place where your truest self can breathe. You must give her the gift of emotional authenticity. Hey there. I hope you enjoyed learning about these powerful, forbidden compliments that can truly make a woman feel seen, valued, and connected to you in a way that most compliments simply can't match. To wrap things up, here's my advice: don't just throw these compliments around casually. Let them come from a place of sincerity and real admiration. The key is to recognize the unique qualities in her that make her who she is and express that in a way that truly resonates. That's when the magic happens, when she feels like she's more than just another person in the crowd, but someone who stands out in your eyes. Remember, real emotional connections are built on respect, honesty, and understanding. Compliments that tap into her core essence aren't about getting a quick reaction. They're about creating a lasting impact. So, use these compliments thoughtfully, and you'll foster a deeper, more meaningful connection that can stand the test of time. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep showing up with confidence, and you'll find yourself connecting with the right people in the most genuine way possible. Take care, and see you in the next video.